Okay, here we are. Final one for the day. This will be day 66, which will be today, March 7th. Deuteronomy 23 through 27.
Hear the woodpeckers there.
Chapter 23. I wrote down, this is every ism there is as to who gets to enter the temple. Let me see here. Chapter 23. Actually, 23 was supposed to be from yesterday, but I forgot to add it, or to read it. It says, oh, never mind. No one who has testicles that have been crushed or a penis that has been cut off may be admitted to the community of the Lord. Oh, this isn't even the temple. I guess this is a community. Where are they supposed to be put out outside the city walls? No child of an incestuous union may be admitted, nor any descendant of his even to the 10th generation. No Ammonite or Moabite may enter the community. Let's see. Do not abhor the Edomite. Children born to them may in the 3rd generation be admitted to the community. That is just nonsense, people. Before it said, you shouldn't put to death the father for the children's sins. You shouldn't put to death the children for the father's sins, but you sure can condemn them for non-capital punishments. Okay, usury can be charged on foreigners, but not the Jews. I mean, this is just elitism like you wouldn't believe. Verse 16 is problematic. It said, you shall not hand over to his master a slave who has taken refuge from him with you. Let him live with you wherever he chooses in any one of your communities that pleases him. Do not molest him. Now it says, New American Bible, it says in the footnotes on that, it says that this would seem that the slave in question is a fugitive from a foreign country. So you can't, I guess if it's your own neighbors, you give the slave back. I mean, this is just being detrimental. This is just being preferential to your own community and not letting other communities, though I'm against slavery, of course. But everything is like, we can do it, you can't. We can do it to you, but you can't do it to us. Chapter 24, this is just another weird stuff about if a man marries a woman, he doesn't like her and he gives her a divorce, she can go marry somebody else, but if the other man divorces her or dies, then she can't go back to her first husband. I don't know what the heck that was about. Now there's something here, chapter 24, verse 8 through 9. Now this one doesn't, from what I read before, it doesn't make sense. It seems like, okay, if somebody has leprosy, you do exactly as the priests say, so you don't, I guess so you don't get the leprosy yourself, the illness yourself. But it says in verse 9, remember what the Lord your God did to Miriam on the journey after you left Egypt. Miriam was, according to the verse, let's see, it says in here, Numbers 12, 10 through 15, that was the story of Miriam. Miriam was cursed with leprosy by Moses because she spoke ill of Moses. Again, that's just nonsense. I mean, of course it didn't really happen. It's all fables, but it shows the elitism and the cultism of There's little Grover going in and out of the coop. There he is, little head. Grovy. It shows the, you know, we're the top, and Moses is the top of the top. Okay, and then there's some other things about don't be treating poor people. If you get a piece of clothing from a poor person, if you borrow it, make sure you get it before the end of the night so he doesn't have to sleep without his warm clothing. Now this one is messed up in Deuteronomy. Am I on 25? Yeah, I'm 27. When decision is handed down, this is chapter 26, that a person is deserving of stripes. Don't make the stripes, so don't make it over 40 stripes, otherwise people look badly on you because of the severity of it. 40 stripes, that's a lot. Okay, that's that. I don't. Ugh. This one says that a man's brother is supposed to take, if a man dies, his brother's supposed to take his wife. And I think this is only if the wife hasn't had a son yet. It sounds like. This one's weird. Chapter 25. It's 25, verse 11. When two men are fighting and the wife of one intervenes to save her husband from the blows of his opponent, if she stretches out her hands and sees the latter by his private parts, which would mean her husband. I'm assuming that would mean her husband. You shall chop off her hand without pity. What? Why? And then there's some other stuff I don't understand. You should keep two differing weights in your bag, one large and one small. I guess it just means don't cheat people. And then after that, it's just basically, more not as problematic stuff that, give to the poor and the widows and all that stuff. The United States really needs to, the right-wingers that say they believe in the Bible and all that stuff really don't follow this stuff about being nice to the poor and the orphans and giving them welfare. Oh, there's Roby. We're going to see now. I don't see that robin. I wanted to take a picture of that robin, or that blue jay I saw in the last video. There's Flashy Poo. He's a Belgium duckle. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. That's the one that's crowing in these videos. And there's Grover. I don't see. We got a lot of bird song today. Today's like one of the first warm days. Lots of birds in there. The first warm days in a long time, and tomorrow it's going to be really nice. I think from now on, as long as it's not raining, I'll probably be doing my videos outside.